Over the past couple years, I've traveled to different locations along the coast of West Africa. And one thing I've noticed is the absence of beautiful development along the coastline. If you take a trip from Lagos down to Accra, you will notice most of the developments are few and far between. So why are there very few developments along the coast of West Africa when compared to other parts of Africa? Today's episode is a commentary video about my thoughts on the underdeveloped coastline of West Africa. What's up guys? So recently I did a poll on YouTube asking you guys where you would like to locate your dream house. Most of you guys selected by the ocean or lake. This had 3.3 thousand votes. If there's such a high demand for waterfront, why is there so little development along the waterfront of West Africa? So as you guys know, I love real estate, and most days I spend countless hours on Instagram just scrolling, looking at all those nice pictures of architectural designs, and I always see a lot of ideas that a lot of people are replicating in different parts of Africa and even all over the world. In my mind, I'm always like, why don't we have this in West Africa? And it usually always confuses me when I compare it to other parts of Africa, and I'm always wondering, why do they have more and why do we have less? So let's start with why people develop real estate. It's usually one of two reasons, either for investment purposes or for personal reasons. People who create real estate for investment purposes typically develop to either sell or lease out to others, while personal use cases are private homes which are generally built for the owners to live in. If two identical homes were built, with the only difference being that one has a waterfront while the other does not, the waterfront property will have more value. And where there is a high demand without a corresponding increase in supply, price rises. If we take a quick trip to Airbnb or any property website, you will see that lakeside or seaside properties have some of the highest price tags. A typical seafront property in Accra or Lagos are valued at 2 to 3 times the price of a similar property that has no sea view in the same location. It is clear that waterfront properties are valued at a premium, and this is mostly because of the views that waterfront properties offers, as well as the increased potential for water sports and outdoor activities. For one, the view of a waterfront property is highly coveted. It's rarer in nature. These added bonuses are impossible to get in the city or on a landlocked property. So if the return on investment is higher for sea view properties in comparison to landlocked properties, why don't we have more developments along the coastline of countries in West Africa, and why are they so empty? I've been so obsessed with this topic, which led me to speaking about it in the previous video. If you're out there and you have a piece of property that is on a lake, reach out to me. And then the coolest thing happened. While I was in Ghana, a company called Seso Global, who are the sponsors of today's video, reached out to me to come check out some of their beachfront properties located at a place called Pram Pram in Ghana. So here they have lots of villa development. They also have lots of standalone townhouses and also land for sale. The development is located in a serene environment just off the coastline of Ghana. There are different sections and types of properties here, which range from beach villas to a 4-bedroom story duplex with an average price range of $120,000 for one of the properties. A couple properties here are owned by different investors, and some of them are currently used as Airbnb. A 2-bedroom property was going for like $200 to $250, and this usually ranges because what happens with Airbnb properties is during holiday seasons, which is when demand goes up, they actually charge a higher price.
We have the living room here. From the living room, you are going straight to the master bedroom. We have people from outside that come and stay here for some number of days before going. Also some Ghanaians that come and hang around here, especially the celebrities.
Somebody coming here, you just come with all your
foodstuffs,
and then you can stay here for however long you want. Okay, so guys, this is one of the first bedrooms on one side. And then you have this outdoor space here with a sit-out area. And you also have this awesome pool. I didn't bring my swimming outfit. I would have, gone for a dive. For someone like me who is interested in developing real estate in the future, because I have my own designs and I have my own ideas on what I want to create. You know that place on Instagram that saves your pictures to different archives? I have lots of designs there. So I was like, what if I didn't want to buy a property? What if I wanted to buy land and build whatever I wanted on top? So yeah, they said they also had options for me. A 500 square meter land here currently goes for an average price of $30,000. Doing the math, if I was to spend an extra $90,000 on constructions of 2 units of 2-bedroom beach homes, making a total project cost of $120,000 from land purchase to building completion, and I'm able to charge $250 per night per unit at a 40% occupancy rate, I'll make $73,000 per year in revenue, which will lead me to recouping my investment at the end of, let's say, 2 to 3 years. Obviously, there will be some more expenses involved in this in terms of running the place and all those other expenses that come with houses. So do your own math. So as you guys know, real estate in Africa is rapidly developing. We have a lot of people in the diaspora coming down to Africa to buy properties. For those of you living in Nigeria and living in Ghana, different developments are going up every single day. On this side here is the 4-bedroom I was talking about. Ooh, okay, this one has a very different design. This is the living room area. So I think the way they designed this house, they made it in a way where there are 2 bedrooms on one side and 2 bedrooms on the other side. So it's a 4-bedroom. So this is the door that divides this house. The same design on this side is also the same design on this side.
The idea behind this 4-bedroom is, for instance, when you buy this place yourself and you are staying here, you can be at the other side and then rent this one out for someone. Okay,
so you can be making money from your property even while still living inside it.
Yes, please.
That's pretty cool. On this side too is the 2nd room. This one has a bathtub. That's a really nice bathtub. And I think another cool part I like about this one is it has a balcony. So you can just come out, walk out and stand outside with a view of the beach on this side with all the nice palm fronds, palm trees. And then there's space here too for you to chill and probably, grab a cup of coffee in the morning. So if waterfront developments are a viable and lucrative business, why aren't there more waterfront properties along the coast of West Africa? If you take a look at the coast of South Africa, you realize they have lots of developments along the coastline. Same thing too when you go to East Africa. In Zanzibar, there are even beachfront estates. You see the beachfront being used for a lot of things. Diani Beach in Mombasa also has a lot of this. Places like North Africa, I'm sure there are also lots of development along the coastline. So my mindset was is it that West Africa doesn't like the beach? What is happening? Guys, tell me. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you've been enjoying this video this far, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm so that, more people can see this video. In East Africa, cities like Mombasa and Zanzibar are well known for their blue waters and vibrant waterfront lifestyle. Stretches of beaches are lined with resorts, restaurants, and all kinds of tourist attractions. In South Africa, waterfront properties are more or less gold. While some cities like Sal in Cape Verde, Ilashe in Lagos, Nigeria, and Assini in Ivory Coast are showing some promise, the developments on the West African coastline are few and far between, and are less attractive in comparison to their East, North, and South African counterparts. So, to the T of this video, why is this so? Apart from all the other complex issues surrounding these types of development in West Africa, just like the low government interest in tourism, erosion, pollution, and a lot of other things that I'm not going to get into in this video, because if I do, this video is going to be like 22 hours. I think one of the major reasons that I would point to, amongst others, is our fear of water. I think we have a fear of water in West Africa. When I was younger, anytime I said I was going to the beach, my mom was always afraid. She was always like, make sure you don't go into the water, make sure you don't stay near the water. Like, I used to hear stories about water carrying away people drowning. All I ever heard when I was younger was that. This led me at a very young age to be scared of the water. And the movie Titanic didn't help either. This fear is also evident at the beach, where I notice most people are always at the shore and not in the water as compared to other parts of Africa. And this also led me to learning how to swim very late. Like, guys, I'm just currently learning how to swim now, just to show you how deep this was.
Okay, let's go.
Also, our participation in water sport activities for recreation is almost non-existent and reserved for the rare daredevils or adventure seekers. I have friends who would probably be caught dead than being in a boat or being anywhere near water. Most times when you go to these coastline places, you don't really see as much people participating in water sports like kite surfing, paddling on a canoe, just doing all this nice water stuff that is just like very nice, that you just be enjoying yourself. Water activity. We don't do it here. I don't know why. Do we really need to have this cultural fear of water? Statistics show that you are more likely to die in a car crash than from drowning or flooding. And every day we get into our vehicles and drive and we don't think about it twice. I believe more can be done in revitalizing our waterfront and making the best of it, starting with finding ways of creating sustainable development that would also positively impact the communities around it and provide jobs for people living in these places. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm thinking of making it into a series where I share my thoughts and my perspectives on different issues that I find interesting. It could be anything. So what else would you guys like me to share my thoughts on? Also, are you afraid of water? Are you aquaphobic? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it so far, please subscribe, join the family, let's have this two-way conversation. I'll see you guys.